Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to take you inside my superior room at Viva Tangerine by Wyndham in Cabarete, Dominican Republic. I'll share a few insights from my stay, and then as a bonus, I will show you one of the suites that we had a chance to tour during our stay. Let's get started. I stayed in Building 4, located near the end of the main pool and steps away from one of the beach entrances. I enjoyed the room. I found it to be bright, cute, and clean. The bathroom was fairly simple, but it had everything that I needed. I did find that I had to let the shower run for a little while before getting in since the water took a bit to warm up. Otherwise, the water pressure was good. I also had an issue with the toilet during my stay, but it was looked after almost immediately, which I really appreciated. The main room featured a large bed that I found to be comfortable, especially since I had it all to myself. Beside the bed was a reading light, which I really liked having. I used it at night instead of the main room light because it was less bright, and it was also easy to turn off without having to get out of bed. One feature I really appreciated was the room privacy indicator. Instead of hanging a sign on your door, you're given a key that fits into the door card slot, allowing you to choose between cleaning the room and do not disturb. I used the do not disturb often since housekeeping started early, and I didn't need my room cleaned every day. My fridge was empty when I arrived, and I didn't receive anything in it throughout my stay, and the friend that I traveled with had the same experience. But shortly after I arrived, a staff member delivered an empty glass bottle to my room and explained that Viva Tangerine has stopped using plastic bottles. Instead, the resort has many refill water stations located around the resort. In fact, there was one conveniently located right at the entrance of our building. The glass bottle was a nice touch, but I personally found it a bit heavy and awkward to carry around, so I'd recommend bringing your own reusable water bottle or insulated tumbler for easy refills. I didn't have any issues with the air conditioning. It worked well throughout my stay, and you're given a remote so you can easily adjust the temperature to your liking. Inside the closet space, there's a safe that uses a PIN code, and there was lots of storage space for my clothes and luggage. Now let's head out to my favorite part of the room, the balcony. I loved this space. I sat out here every morning when I woke up and every evening before going to bed. It was a great size and for the most part, very private. Quick note, the pool you see here isn't part of Viva Tangerine. It's owned by the neighboring restaurant and bar. Early mornings and evenings were usually very quiet, while afternoons were a bit busier with locals enjoying the pool. I asked, and guests of Viva Tangerine are welcome to use the pool, which we did a few times since it was usually nice and quiet. But keep in mind that the restaurant and bar are a separate business, so the food and drinks are not included and will be an extra cost if you choose to get anything. We are now in my friend Barbara's room, which was located right beside mine. It's the same room category, but there were a few small differences. Her room and balcony were both a little larger. She had a coffee maker, and her bathroom included a bidet. Her TV also had the capability to connect to a Netflix account, whereas mine did not. I didn't mind the differences, but I wanted to point them out to show you that not all rooms in the same category are identical. Next up, we're going to take a look at one of the resort suites. We had the opportunity to tour this room after attending a Viva Club presentation. These are the types of rooms available to Viva Club members. I'm not sure if these suites are available as a regular room upgrade, as I forgot to ask during the presentation. I am not affiliated with Viva Club. I simply attended the presentation to learn more about it. It is a sales presentation, and if you decide to go, just keep in mind that it will take about 2 hours of your day. As I continue to show you around, if you've enjoyed this video and like knowing what to expect before you travel, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I share my real experiences from cruises, Vegas vacations, and all-inclusive resorts so that you can see destinations before you book. I'm also working on a full Viva Tangerine resort tour, so be sure to keep an eye out for that. Thank you for watching and happy travels.